Good morning, dear students. To continue with the grammar of Unit 6 job, we are going to talk about modal verbs. Okay, we use modal verbs or modals to show if we believe something is certain, possible, or impossible. We also use them to do things like talk about ability, ask permission, and make requests and offers. As we have in the chart that you see in the picture, we can find some modal verbs that are the most ones that we have in the English language, as can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, have to, had to. Okay, we are going to see in the examples what are these sentences show us. My keys must be in the car. Okay, we have the modal must that shows us certain because it says that my keys must be in the car because I have the certainty that they are in the car. Okay, now in the next one we are going to talk about probability because we are saying that it might rain tomorrow. I am seeing that the ceiling is with clouds, so there's the probability that it might rain tomorrow. The next one, that can't be Peter's coat, it's too small, because I am seeing that the coat is too small and Peter is really big, a big man, so it can't be his coat, so it is impossible. Next one, I can't swim. It shows ability. I don't know how to swim, so I don't have the ability to swim. I can't swim. Now we are going to make a request using may. May I ask a question? Now, I am going to ask permission with could. Could I have some tea, please? When you want to go to the bathroom, you make the question that it is really that you do all the time. And you say, could I go to the bathroom, miss? Do you remember? You ask permission with this kind of a modal verb. Next one, would you like some help? You are offering your help. So that's why you use would. Would you like some help? Okay. Now we are going to see the structure with the modal verb. A modal verb is followed by another verb in the base form. The infinitive without to. So that means that we use the infinitive, but we don't use to. We don't say to go, to see. We just use the verb without to. And they are not conjugated. We don't s in the third person as we are going to see in the next examples. Okay, we are going to change the words with the structure or in the structure. I is the subject, can is the modal verb, and verb speak without to. So we make the sentence. I can speak Spanish which is in positive. Now we are going to do in with the third person. The third person says, he can speak English. We don't say he can, as we use another kind of verb, adding an s in the third person singular, as you know. So it doesn't change. The modal verbs that don't change with the third person singular. So it's the same. He can speak English as I can speak Spanish, or it could be we can speak English, they can run in the park, we can, whatever verb you want to use, but without to. Now we are going to see the negative. She cannot speak Arabic, which is the same. She can't speak Arabic. Okay, she cannot and she can't is the same. As you can see in the example, contractions of the modal verb plus not are normally possible. The negative of can is cannot. Not is joined to can, and the contraction is can't. Okay, now we are going to refer just to two modal verbs because we have these two modal verbs in the unit, which is can for permission. Okay, can for permission or can't the prohibition. Okay? We can use can to ask for permission. Often use can to ask for and give permission. Can means something is permitted, it's okay. We use can't to talk about something that is against the rules. Can't means something it isn't permitted, it isn't okay. In this case, permission can is okay, can't isn't okay. Okay, we are going to see in the examples. Can I make a suggestion? You can use my car if you want. Those are with can or positive. Now we are going to do with can't or negative. You can't take photos in the museum. We can't park here. So these are prohibited and these are permitted. Okay, now we are going to talk about obligation. To talk about obligation, we are going to use have to in the present and had to in the past. Not obligation, we have don't have to, so it is the opposite. Obligation and no obligation. Okay. We have to wear a uniform when we are at school. That means that we have the obligation to wear a uniform when we go to school. Albert has to work tomorrow. Albert has the obligation to work tomorrow. I had. All these two sentences are in present. Now we are going to see in past. I had to wear a uniform in past. Maybe years ago when I went to work, I had to wear a uniform. I had the obligation to wear a uniform. Now, in the other hand, we have negative sentences. You don't have to go to the bank to do a transfer. Maybe you can do it online, as we do these days. All our transfers, yes? So you don't have to. You don't have the obligation to go to the bank. You don't have to go to the bank to do a transfer. Okay, the same one. So you are not obligated to go to the bank. Have to shows us the obligation comes from outside the speaker. We use have to talk about necessity or obligation. Have to means something is necessary or it's obligatory. Don't have to talk about something it isn't necessary or isn't obligatory. Okay? I hope this explanation is going to be good for you. So as you know, we are going to see all the doubts and questions in our next class. See you.